Well, we are going to expose Dusan Vlahovic, ladies and gentlemen. The moment I made an episode yesterday, I came across the news. I made the episode, and I thought this guy he needs a humbling in his career at the moment. The guy plays in Serie A and thinks as if he is the next Alan Shearer. So we're going to talk about that. Of course, the preferences of players. Uh, when you see Holland's interview, he says that he wants to play in La Liga rather than coming into the Premier League, and he's, according to certain reports, is pushing his way into Real Madrid 11. Cool, that's not bad at all. But Vlahovic, the moment Gianluca Di Marzio started commenting about Dusan Vlahovic, the only thing he's saying that his agent wants his client to earn the most where he can. So apparently, it's just brokering off his soul, isn't it? So we're going to talk about that very soon. We're going to talk about that. So Jamie Carragher was asked about his signing of the season. He says, I went for Ramsdale because it was almost the biggest surprise to me. It's not just the saves he's made, it's the personality, the character. He's got a presence about him that I did not see he had. Well, I'd say that as well. So Arteta says we have a lot of room of improvement, and I'm focused on that. Maintain the things that we do so well now that are giving us results and consistency, and try to improve the result, and the results will come. And talking about one player, oh my god, Real Madrid are regretting the fact that they have sold off Martin Odegaard. At least Marca are making them realize that, because Martin Odegaard only in December played 6 games, scored 3 goals, 3 assists, most chances created in the Premier League, most through balls in the Premier League, most big chances created in the Premier League, most goal involvements in the Premier League. He's been crazy. Well, Marca have questioned Real Madrid's decision to sell Odegaard with an article. They say that in that article, they say that with how he's performing at the moment, you have to wonder if Real Madrid made a mistake letting him go. Arsenal have put faith in him, giving him a deal which runs until 2026, while Real did not show any real willing to keep him. Arteta has shown he trusts Odegaard and many other young players, and his youthful Arsenal side are really enjoying their football and delivering on the pitch. Marca have blasted Real Madrid. Also, well, here we go. According to Di Marzio, here's the problem with whole Ainsley Maitland-Niles going to Roma thing. Now, it's been stopped because of him being, testing positive. So, according to Di Marzio, Roma hope to complete the signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan with an option to buy in the next 24 to 48 hours. Arsenal are asking for a fee between 15 to 18 million euros. That's what they want from Ainsley Maitland-Niles. If they get that, they'd agree to it. Moving on, Gary Neville says, I think the Aubameyang situation has made it more simple for Mikel Arteta in the sense that he has an experienced striker in Lacazette, and he has 3 or 4 really exciting forwards behind him. I just think now they have got a real rhythm. Kevin Campbell wants Frankie de Jong to come to Arsenal. He says, I would love to see him at Arsenal. He's the one player who would really fit into Mikel Arteta's squad. He would fit in effortlessly. I think he'd be brilliant beside Thomas Partey. Do you think Frankie de Jong or Frenchie Ding Dong would be a perfect player beside Thomas Partey? Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm damn interested in this one. So, Tierney says, we want to be the best we can every day, and we are building to be there. I think people can see over the last few months that we are getting better. We're getting more consistent. We are scoring more goals as well. So we just need to keep going in that direction. Let's see about that. We're definitely going to talk about more, but more importantly, another player being linked with Arsenal forever. But first, let us serve a humble pie to this Syria Alan Shearer, or the new Zlatan as some idiots call him. So, the Mirror claimed that Vlahovic is in real danger of pricing himself out of a move to the Premier League. You know why? Fiorentina want a huge £70 million for him. But if that doesn't happen in January, of course in the summer, that price tag will go down pretty low. But secondly, Vlahovic, that's not the problem. Vlahovic is demanding 200k a week. 200k a week. 16 goals in 20 league games. I agree, but 200k a week. Man City are wavering at the thought of buying him, so are Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham. All are reluctant to buy him, man. I know, he's racked up like a lot of goals, but still, 21 goals last season, 16 goals already in 20 league games. Wants 200k a week. The two big clubs, Arsenal. I'm sorry to say, two big clubs. One big club, Arsenal, and another club, Tottenham, want to sign him. But the biggest problem is Harry Kane earns 200k a week with Tottenham. If he wants to come to Tottenham, Tottenham have to give him the wages of Harry Kane to him. To him. Crazy. And Arsenal, well, he'll be just the second highest paid after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He would want to earn more than Alex Lacazette. Now, if we are going to bring him, why not give Lacazette 2-year, 3-year contract and give him 200k a week? I'm just saying, I don't want Arsenal to do that, but still, this guy needs a humble pie. He just needs to shut up, man. Like, that's a little too much. Another player, well, Felipe Coutinho, Sport claimed that Barcelona are clear that Coutinho's departure can only be finalized through a loan. They have spoken with Arsenal, Tottenham, Everton and Newcastle, but the player himself and his agents would prefer the Arsenal option. Coutinho was offered to Arsenal weeks ago, and initially the London club took it with some suspicion, but Barcelona have already made it clear to Coutinho's people that they are going to provide all kinds of facilities so that the deal can go forward. So they just want to get him out of Barcelona. Anyways, a midfielder that I would seek at Arsenal is Aurelien Tchouameni. Would you want Aurelien Tchouameni at Arsenal? Well, Chelsea, who are really hot for him, have gone cold, well, a lot cold at the moment. So, of course, the failure of Saul definitely wants them to get into the transfer window and get a midfielder. Would you want Aurelien Tchouameni at Arsenal? Let me know in the comments, because Arsenal seek midfielders, and Tchouameni in place of Partey would really do wonders. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.